Germany's parliament has convened to vote on a historic spending bill. The bill will allow German states to spend additional money to upscale country's civil infrastructure and invest in the military. The bill comes at a time when US President Donald Trump's policies have shaken the foundations of transatlantic alliance. If German parliament passes the bill, the debt brake rule that maintained fiscal discipline over a decade after 2008 financial crisis will virtually be nullified, allowing German government to pump more money in Ukraine war and help building domestic military infrastructure. Ukraine is set to receive $4.6 billion in aid from Germany this year. Before the final vote in Germany's parliament, Germany's chancellor-in-waiting Friedrich Merz said he will do whatever it takes in terms of military investment.
This decision today, which we are making about defense readiness in the broadest sense for our country, therefore cannot be less than the first major step towards a new European defense community. A defense community that also includes countries that are not members of the European Union, but are very interested in building this common European defense together with us, countries like the United Kingdom and Norway. This is precisely where we stand today with the decision we want to make.
The leaders of the Conservatives, the Social Democrats and the Greens agreed to vote in favor of the spending bill, but it remains to be seen how their representatives vote in Parliament. Remember that the vote is taken up by the old Parliament, in which CDU and SPD have more than two-thirds of the seats, together with the Greens. All right, Trent Murray is our correspondent in Germany. He's now joining us live from Berlin. Trent Murray, good to see you. Tell us more about this bill. How significant or important is it for Germany?
Well, look, it is hugely significant on multiple levels. It's significant because of the amount of money that we are talking about. Some estimates suggest we are talking about $1 trillion here worth of spending when you add the infrastructure package with the defence spending. It is significant politically because in order to change these debt brake rules, it's not just a simple majority that's needed. This is a constitutional change, meaning you need to reach that very high threshold of two-thirds majority in the parliament. And then I guess you should say psychologically, symbolically, hugely significant for Germany to be going down this path of effectively rearming its defence forces in a major way after years of being criticised for underspending on its military. We know Friedrich Merz has spent weeks with party leaders negotiating this deal to try and get to that crucial two-thirds majority. We are just watching the Bundestag now, actually, and I believe the vote is just getting underway. It is expected to pass, and then if it does, then we are talking about hundreds of billions of dollars potentially being channeled to the Army, to the Navy, to the Air Force. But this isn't just happening in a vacuum or in isolation. It's happening really because of the concerns right now on the European continent, concerns about security and instability in places like Ukraine, but also concerns about the US's commitment to NATO and the transatlantic relationship. Europe has been paying attention to what President Trump has been saying in Washington, and their reaction to all of this is that they are wondering whether the US is committed to NATO and whether they're somewhat on their own now. Seemingly, they are of the view that it's maybe the latter. They need to do more, and so they're putting pen to paper this afternoon here in Germany and potentially spending hundreds of billions of dollars on their own military as an insurance policy, I suppose you could say, in case the US does retreat.
Trent, thank you very much for that update. It's good to see you. That is Trent Murray, our correspondent in Berlin.